Alright everyone, I'm back. It's Christina. As y'all know, it's my channel. I'm about the only one. Oops. Rolled over something. Alright. So, let's finish this little album. Okay, so we have all of our 8 by 6 pages done. Now we need to do our 8 by 7s. Let's see, what is this one? No, I don't want to do that one there. Let's do this one. Okay. This is going to have a pocket and then a tag. So you're going to need to make 6.5 by 7, 6 1/4 by 7, and that's going to be this, your tag. You will need 2 pattern papers at 6 3/4. That would be these. And then your pocket is going to be 7 3/4 by 4.5. And what you're going to do, you're going to score it a 1/2 inch on 3 sides, both of the small sides and then one of the longer sides. Okay, well, you're going to put it like the short one here and score, and then turn the long one and score on both sides at a 1/2 inch. Then you're going to need a 6.5 by 4 mat. Okay, so I actually taped these the wrong way. I taped it on the bubble side. You need to tape on the non-bubble side, the indented side. But this is fine. I'll just turn mine this way. And I like to put my bottom piece on top of these. I think it helps to hold the bottom piece open so the tag goes in easier. Oh, shoot. First you got to put your matting down for your... So you're going to need a pattern piece of paper that is you'll need 4 pattern pieces of paper that are 7 3/4 by 6 3/4. Then you're going to put your pocket down. I almost got ahead of myself again. See what I mean about the sticky? It just sticks where it goes. It just jumps up and sticks. Okay, I don't know what I did. Just messed that up, but I did mess it up. So, I know y'all can hear my husband trying to find himself something to drink and snack on. Probably just snack on. He just made a drink. I just gotta tell y'all, if you're crafting without undo, you need some undo. You don't have to throw your project away and start over like I used to do before I found out what undo was. Alright, now we're going to let that dry for just a minute. And we'll try to fix that while we're letting that dry. Let's go ahead and get our tag done. Yes. Sorry, y'all. That was my husband asking if I was doing a video. I guess he wanted me to come make him something. He's having some eye problems today. So let's make sure we have our paper the right way, because I'm known to put my tags on my paper on opposite ways. Okay. Here's our little tag. And if you remember, I had a little thing there and there, but I'm not going to do that for this one. I'm just going to let her put her pictures just directly on that if that's what she wants. Okay, now, let's see if we can't fix this. It's better than it was, at least. It's still off a little, but it's better. It's hot in my craft room. Alright. I'm going to mat our pocket. Now, if this was going to someone besides a family member, I would take this pocket off and start over because I don't like that right there. And I probably should do that anyway. But for the sake of the video's time, I'm not. And we're just going to put that there. And that is that page. Alright, now let's go to this page. I think we're going to do this. Alright, for this you're going to need a 7 3/4 by 6 3/4 pattern paper. Put it down first. I'm going to do that before I even tell you all what everything else needs to be. Make sure all your tape is tucked under though, so it don't look messy. Messier than I already make them. Okay. Now you're going to need a pocket that is cut at 7 3/4 this way, because this is 6 3/4 and you're going to go an inch over. And it's going to be 7 3/4 by 4. Again, taped on the wrong side. So you want to tape on this side and then fold to the bubble, but I taped it wrong, so I'm folding it the other way. Alright. And remember, when you put it in the cutter, you're just going to angle, like, you know, whichever way. And then cut so that you get a diagonal. And it doesn't matter the size of the diagonal. It can be whatever you want it to be. Just make sure you leave enough room for the tag to go, to stay in. And then, of course, I cut this mat at 6 1/2 by 3. It says 3 1/4. Yep, that's what I cut it at. And then, you know, I put it on the paper and, you know, taking into account that I need a 1/4 inch down here because I have a 1/8 inch space on both, all the way around. And then that makes up this 1/8 inch space. So I go up about 1/4 inch. I just wing it. I don't measure it. I mean, I know that most of y'all probably will. And then I just drew my line and cut it. Flipped it over and drew my line on the back and then cut it. Didn't even finish taping this one. Well, my son is calling. Guess he'll wait. Because he broke our tail light, and I don't think my husband's going to answer the phone right now. He might yell at him. Well, that wouldn't be good, especially not before Father's Day. So I'll call Stephen back in just a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to mat this. Alright, and then I have a little fold down piece that is going to go right up here, and I will give you the measurement for this in just a moment. And remember, we're working on the 8x7 pages. This is going to go right at the top of our pattern paper. Okay, so that is going to be six and 3/4 by 4 3/4, and you're gonna score on the 1 inch on the 4 3/4 side. And then you're going to need 2 6.5 by 3.5 mats. And I am going to put this one here, even though it kind of matches the bottom. Put this up there. Then you're going to need a 3/4 inch by 6 3/4 inch piece of pattern paper. And that's going to go right here to cover part of our black. And our little cut line right there. Okay. Now, we're going to need our tag. Our tag. Okay, and for the tag, 6.5 by 6.5, you're going to need 2 pattern papers to mat it at 6 1/4 by 6 1/4 on both of them. So, I have them right here. Ah! That went flying. Did y'all see that? I meant just for the tape backing to go flying. Alright. And now this one. All your tape is tucked in. I get a little messy with my tape. Well, shoot a monkey. Oh well, it's going to have to work for me. I'm not going to take it up. Alright, so that's that. And then, you know, you could put a sticker saying here or something. I think I will, just because. I didn't take the tape off the bottom of my tag. Tape backing of my pocket. Shoot. Okay. Oh my goodness. This has been an album, let me tell y'all. Okay, let's see. I think I'm going to use this long. This makes my day. Oh, shoot. Maybe I am. Fix it. Okay, now ink my edges while that's drying. And of course, I just use the Tim Holtz Distress Ink and the Walnut Stain. It's my favorite. I use it for almost everything, for almost all my albums. And you can get that at the boutique, as well as the art glitter glue, the undo, the score tape, and my dauber. It's the Tim Holtz dauber, and it comes with refills. It just velcros on and off. This one's getting kind of worn, so I'm fixing to have to change it. But that way, if you use different colors, you do not have to have a different stick thingy for each color. I like that. And you know what would be real pretty right here is if you took some glossy accents and went over that or sparkled it with a Wink of Stella lettering. That would be very, very, very pretty. Alright, so there's that page. Now on to this one, this 8x7 page. We're going to do this one. Okay, so you will need a, oh no, I can't do that one. That puts two, well, that one has a pocket under it though. Okay, it'll be alright. Alright, you're going to need one of the 6 3/4 by 8 3/4 mats to mat this 8x7 page. Alright, then you're going to need 2 6 3/4 by 5 3/4 papers. And they need to be scored on the 5 3/4 inch side at 1 inch. You're going to fold it back on the bubble, and you're going to tape the non-bubble side. Like that. Then you're going to need 4 6.5 by 4.5 inch mats, and 2 3 1/4 by 6 3/4 inch strips. I want this one to be under because I have a lot of that showing on this. Okay, and when you're matting your waterfalls, you want to remember, and this was hard for me, it sometimes still is if I'm not thinking, this one will be looking directly at you like this. This one, when you go to put it up, is going to flip up. So you have to make sure your pattern is going that direction. If that makes sense. Okay, that, now I'm going to put one of these. Right along the edges and the bottom. And that just hides that little black line, that cut line there. and kind of decorates it up. Alright, so this one will go right against the top. And we'll line up with the 3 sides of our paper. Okay, now I'm just going to do this solid light blue right here. And flip it, make sure this pattern, it doesn't matter. Okay, there's that. I'll put the other piece on when I get this down, after I get this down, because I want it to overlap just a little to hide my edge completely. Okay. Alright, undo to the rescue again, because I wasn't paying real close attention to how I did that. I like to recap mine so I don't use too much, because you can easily use a half a bottle on this, not even realizing you pulled it out. I think I should have gone ahead and taken the nap I was planning on taking instead of doing this today. But I did, so okay. We got to let that dry. So we're going to take our... Is this where this one needed to go? Ooh. Yeah. 5 1/4 by, I'm sorry, 5 1/4 by 3 1/4 paper. I'm just going to go ahead and put this down. I didn't on mine because I didn't want to mess that up, but on this one I'm doing it. And you can do a little journaling there, a little journaling here to say what it was about. I think she will be happy. Alright, let me retape this. Okay, just like with the other one, I'm going to go ahead and add some art glitter glue. Just to make sure that it's still sticky enough, because they say it is, but I don't know. Don't always trust it. Okay. Now let's retry this. Uh-oh. My mat went wasn't down far enough. So we're going to have to rethink that mat. Okay. Let's rethink the mat. It's going to have a saying on it. Let's put this. Enjoying the sunset. There, that'll work. I should have just gone ahead and put the sticker right there like I did in mine and not tried to mat it. Alright, where'd my other strip go? Ah, there it is. A gingham strip. There. All right. We're going to do this one. Oh, no, we're not. Yeah, we are. Let's go ahead and get this done. Okay, so that's going to be with my 8 by 8 page stuff. And you're going to need to cut this at 7 3/4 by 7 3/4. It's not going to have anything on it. You just need the 7 3/4 by 7 3/4. I am, however, going to run just a tiny bit of art glitter glue. And then, of course, you know, I want to make sure my pattern is correct, going the correct way. All you have to do is look up a few videos at the Christmas album, one of the Christmas albums I made, to know why I double check anymore. Alright, okay, that's going to give that a nice good stick. Now we're going to go to the inside. Okay, oh, excuse me, I have to get a drink of my water. Okay, so this is our last 8 by 7 page, and it's got a lot of stuff. So we're going to mat it with a 7 3/4 by 6 3/4 inch piece of pattern paper. I've inked the edges to make sure my pattern's going the correct way and as straight and centered as I can do it, which is not always good because I don't see straight. That's why a lot of my layouts, my photo mats are crooked. I do it on purpose. Alright, you are going to need 3 7 by 5.5 inch cardstock pieces, and you're going to, on the 5.5 inch, you're going to score it on the 1/2 inch. Now these are going to go in like this. We're just going to kind of lean it up against that and kind of, it's not quite centered. Doesn't have to be, wherever you want it to lay. And all 3 of these are going to do this. And they're going to butt up against each other. And this is just a different type of waterfall. Give me a little wiggle room on this one. I get these off so bad. Pick my tape up. Okay, there's that. Okay, to mat them you need 4 3/4 by 6 3/4 inch pieces. I'm going to make the see I get them off. So I'm just gonna fix that by adjusting my line a little. Okay. I'm going to start with the Sea Breeze paper right here with the ghost ship. I love this paper. I wish now that I had bought a bunch more, not just one of each of those. Okay, now I'm going to need a blue. Let's go with the stripes. This. Alright. Go with this one. And like I said, you'll need 6 of these, and they are 6 3/4 by 4 3/4. Okay, let's go ahead and put, and these are like right under a 1/2 inch. Right under. So, okay. And that's going to take care of where I messed that up a little. Got it off. Let me see. With that. Let's do the blue. No, let's do this one here. Okay. that. Oops. I'm supposed to go on the other page. Oh well, it'll live. Okay, now let's put this one here, and that finishes up. Well, no, we have to finish the parts of this page, but this is our last 8x7 page. Then we just need to do the 8x8, and then I will get the videos posted to YouTube so y'all can see them. Okay, now this is going to need a magnet. What did I just do with them? I moved them when I cleaned up the mess from a while ago. Two right there. Okay. And a negative. Wait a minute. I think this is the one that's going to need the heavy-duty one. Yeah. This one needs to have a heavy-duty magnets from a while ago. Because it's going to be there and then under. No, it's not. I don't need a heavy-duty magnet. Oh, but I don't need two pluses either. I need a plus and a minus. Okay. Oh, shoot. That needs to go on under this. Let's see if I can just get a corner of this up. Okay, that's all we want up is a corner. Just enough to slide that in. Boy, I'm showing y'all all kinds of mistakes today. Okay, we're going to let that dry for just a second. Then we're going to use art glitter glue to glue it down. Okay, let's slide that in there. And we're going to take some art glitter glue and just do right here. And it will dry clear. And believe it or not, it will actually hold better than the score tape will. Okay, now that's going to go there on top. And this is going to give us our placement. Okay, now those are stuck together, I'll take this piece, and I'll give you all the measurements for this in just a minute. I just realized I didn't. Stick them to stick together. Come on. And that's where that's going to go. Okay, so that piece is 4 by 3 1/4, and then you're going to score it on the 4-inch side at 1 inch. Then you need two 3/4 by 3-inch mats. Nice little mats. Okay. That's going to go there, and it hides our and that one's going to go on the front. Okay, I think I'm going to put one of these round stickers there. Sandy Toes and Salty Kisses. That'll be a good one. She's got 2 kids, so let's ink our edges. Let's do a little dab of our glitter glue. Put that right there. Nice flat embellishments. That's kind of what you want in these mini albums. Okay, and then you are going to need a piece that is right under 1 inch, so it's probably going to be 7/8 of an inch by 3 1/4. But first, let me see. Actually, no, you don't. I am going to anyway, though, because it's going to show if I don't. Part of it will, and I already cut it, so I might as well. Put this right here. And I'm not going to worry about this one laying over because my mat is going to cover it. And this is 4 by 5 1/4. Why I did 4, I don't know. I think it was to cover that. Okay. Okay, right there, there, and there. Look at that. All right, y'all, last page. Last page. And this is an 8 by 8 page. So you're going to have your mat at 7 3/4 by 7 3/4. This would be the one that was in my album where I just had the photo place. I just had a black photo mat there with a photo. But this one, I'm going to do a 2-page waterfall, or a 2-piece waterfall. So you're going to need a 6 1/4 by 4 1/4 piece for a picture photo mat. You will need 2 7 3/4 by 5-inch cardstocks. You're going to score on the 5-inch side at, I think that's a 1/2 inch. Yeah, at a 1/2 inch. Why I did a 1/2 inch, I don't know. I normally do 1 inch, but I did on this one. If you wanted to go ahead and do the inch, I think I did because of the picture. I didn't want it to, the matting to get down in it. But if you wanted to go ahead and do the inch, you would add a 1/2 inch. So it would be 5 1/2 inches. And then score at the 1. Something tells me that's off a little. And something would be right. Okay. Now, see, I can put that right there, where with an inch I wouldn't have been able to. It would have gotten into the picture. See how beautiful this paper is? Okay. There. I'm going to go ahead and put mine. This is going to be, of course, 7 3/4 by about a 1/2 inch. No, right under a 1/2 inch. Probably 3/8 of an inch or so. Okay. Now, how do I want to do this? Do I want that there? Do I want that there? No. Then we'll go with the polka dots. No, I'm not. I can't help it. Blue's my favorite color. Blue and pink.